United States Championship, Dean Ambrose versus Big E Langston. Now, we talked a tiny bit about this before when we were talking about the pre-show match because this was originally supposed to be Big E Langston getting a title shot against Curtis Axel's Intercontinental Championship. But instead, they went with this whole idea that Curtis Axel had a hip injury. And during the pre-show, Dean Ambrose just kind of cut a promo, and Big E was just like, "Hey, fuck you, dude. I want a title shot." And he was like, "All right, fine. I'll just give it to you instead." So there you go. There's your whole build up for this kind of match. And now they seem that they've completely given up on the idea of Curtis Axel and Big E Langston, as well as Big E Langston and Ryback. They were building up to that, it seemed, a little bit, at the very least, with the week before Hell in a Cell. But now it's solely Dean Ambrose and Big E Langston. And Big E wins this match via countout, which of course means that they're going to stall. And we saw another stall on Monday Night Raw where he won by, what was it, disqualification?
Yes.
Because of the Shield? Yeah. So they're going to drag this out a little bit longer. But I think it's basically going to turn out to be the same thing. And I don't believe in the whole hip thing. I don't know. They really just haven't said anything about it. It might be legit, and they might just be in a good position where they can give him the United States title, but I kind of think the whole situation behind this is they realized that they would rather Dean Ambrose lose his title and put Curtis Axel just in the background and not do anything with him because nobody would really care if they don't. Meanwhile, Dean Ambrose hasn't wrestled a whole lot of matches lately, and if they don't put him in something soon, then he's going to kind of start fading away a little bit. So give Big E Langston the U.S. title. Curtis Axel can just go do nothing until they can figure out something else for him to do. And I think that that's why they switched this up. But I like that idea of Big E winning any kind of a title because I like him as a babyface. And hopefully it doesn't turn out to be some kind of just big waste of time or whatever, but we'll see. Let's start with Steven. What did you think about this match?
Well, what I think that happened with Axel, they went, "Hey, Curtis, you're dropping the belt tonight," and then he clutched his hip and started going, and that's why the match never happened. As far as what we got, these guys were pretty stiff with each other, Big E and Dean. I don't think Big E got a mouse or worse cut. So, damn it, Peyton, I just saw what you typed in the chat. But yeah, it was an average match. It was nothing special. The guys went a bit hard with each other, and fuck off, Peyton.
They really pounded
it worse.
They really pounded each other.
What had happened during the last Monday Night Raw post show, and if you guys did not watch that episode, go back and listen to all the Big E Langston talk. Please go back and listen to that. You'll love it. Anyway, what are you saying, Steve, about Stiffy Langston? Apparently,
the match was average, and they went hard with each other and very stiff with each other.
They really pounded each other, man.
That's what Paul said.
And I'm gonna leave it at that before I end up giggling like a schoolgirl.
Burhan?
I don't know what else to say to that. For me, it was nice watching these two in the ring. They've got very diverse styles in terms of Langston. He's come a long way. He's gone from being that sort of big, strong squash guy to now having more of a personality and character to him. So I'm all for this. And in terms of his work rate with Ambrose, let's see what happens with it. I'm up for watching these two actually compete against one another. And I kind of disagree with your analogy on the whole Ambrose, if he's not doing anything, he doesn't matter. I think one of the reasons he's in the prominent position that he's in at the moment, why he's aligned with Triple H and Stephanie, because they actually see potential in the guy, in a sense. And that's one of the main reasons I think they partnered him with Langston, because they know that he can get a good feud out of Langston. As with Axel, he's kind of... if he had a feud with Axel, I think that feud would probably be over and done with, and it would probably ruin both guys' credibility, in my point of view.
That's a good point. Peyton, what do you think about very Big E Langston?
I I think before he came out to this match, he was talking with the seamstress, and she was like, "All right, Big E, what size jock you need? A 3?" And he said, "3 ain't enough, man. I need 5."
For fuck's sake.
What do you think about the U.S. title situation? Is Big E Langston going to win it, or is this kind of just some filler replacement thing until Curtis Axel gets better, or what?
Well, Big E is very hot right now. He is definitely growing, and he will soon be one of the biggest guys in the place.
Q giggling like a schoolgirl from Waco.
This cannot be a running joke. This has to stop this week.
I fucking hate you, Paul.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that this is already started to be a running joke. Miguel, your thoughts?
Penis joke, penis joke, penis joke, penis joke. Okay, now that I've gotten that out of the way. I actually liked this matchup. I thought it had the makings of maybe not a squash matchup, but like an attraction matchup you'd see on like an episode of like Superstars or something. Like it didn't feel like something. Is everybody there? I kind of stopped hearing the hissing.
No, we're here.
Okay. I thought the feed got cut out, but I actually really dug this matchup. Like I said, it had a feel of an attraction matchup. Like there wasn't much of a story behind it, but it was still kind of worth watching in a way, if that makes any sense. I really hope that Big E wins the belt, because Ambrose has done nothing with that title, nothing for that title. It's just kind of been around his waist. I don't know if maybe getting it off of him would make him look lower in terms of the rest of the members of the Shield, but I really want to see Big E get the belt and get a huge push, because I do think the guy's got a charisma to him. He's got the size that WWE likes. I think he.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Listen,
That one was just more than obvious. I couldn't hold that one.
Vince McMahon loves his big men. What can I say?
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. But he's got the look, he's got the build that Vince likes. I think he could be a huge star, and I think if WWE just lets him be himself and lets him really break out of his character, I think the sky's the limit for Big E. And I really hope he gets to the top, because like Paul also brought up, how many black champions can you count in the WWE?
I think he's actually got a really good chance at being a future WWE champion. He's proven that he's charismatic enough. Like,
And he's so young at this point.
Right. Like, he's got a lot to go as far as like becoming a WWE champion, but he has a lot of time, and he's made a hell of a lot of progress in a short amount of time that he's been here too.
As long as he stays in the company, by the time that Michael Hayes dies, he should be a champion.
I will say this though: he needs knee pads. He needs something else to go along with that singlet thing he's wearing. It just looks goofy.
I think he needs a whole new outfit. That singlet's really odd.
Honestly, I'd have his head shaved and I'd put him in shorts.
Knees ain't enough, man. He needs thighs.
Oh my god.
Can we please move on?
Maybe he should do that what Mark Henry's doing now, where he's got the bald head, but he's got the giant beard hanging down his chin instead. That would kind of like get rid of that haircut thing, and maybe it would like cover up his chest.
His man boobs, apparently.
All right, everybody done with our Biggie Langston stuff, or do we have any other kind of jokes that we can throw out?
I fucking hope we're
Nope,
done.
I finished.
That's the big ending for this part. We're going to talk about the Hell in a Cell, well, the first Hell in a Cell match. CM Punk and Ryback come up in the next part.